Hello and welcome back to another episode of Yes Your Grace. We're gonna be heading into week 25 already, if I'm not mistaken. Check real quick. Yeah, it is week 25 already. So, yeah, I don't have much to tell you. Still sitting at home as I am supposed to right now. So, let's continue. I really hope we can manage to get our army to 1000, but yeah, well, we still have 5 weeks. Maybe some mercenary or something like that will come along. So let's see. Save and continue, I guess. Oh yeah, and we might be burning some paintings now. Just a second, checking if everything is working properly. But yeah, everything seems fine. Cool. So, Elena, our witch, is back. Your Grace, when I arrived to Aborca, it had a very strange aura. It was cold and full of red fog. I dealt with the man on the red horse, but he seemed like he was under a spell. The village calmed down after that. Thank you for your help. Here's Grego, ready to burn my stork painting. Your Grace. Let's first talk about the letter. I have this letter. Take a look at the drawings on this letter, Grego. Could you tell me anything about them? Oh, okay, now we're getting somewhere. These plants look like rowan trees. These trees grant protection from evil witches and their curses. Many kingdoms used these trees to build children's cradles. So, a lord who wants protection against witches and curses probably wrote this letter. Thank you, Grego. This is very useful information. Okay. A lord who wants protection against witches and curses. I don't quite remember, sadly, but I can check my archives. Well, let's first say I have a painting for you. Guess I gotta do it. I took down the stork painting, just like you asked. Oh, that is amazing. Thank you very much. It'll look wonderful with the rest of my collection. Haha. So, is our deal done? Is that all? Of course. Did you not think I'd keep my word? You can count on my army to stand by you in the battle. I'm sure you'll win anyway. If you have any other paintings, I will gladly buy them. I'll see what else I can find. Yeah, I just need his support, I don't need his money, I think. So, yeah, if I get 40 or 50 more through the regular growth of my army, I'm still 50 to 60 short. So, I hope for mercenaries. Well, that's all. I think that is all. Thank you for visiting. Goodbye, Your Grace. Right. Let's talk to this peasant. Your Grace, a strong gale has descended on our village. There are no casualties yet, but the gale keeps coming and getting stronger. Our homes have suffered much damage already. I ran to you as quick as I could. Can we count on your help? Our general is still away. I want to pursue Babushka, so I don't know if I can still get it done if I send my witch away now and can't explore this week. So I'm actually thinking about giving 25 supplies away. I mean, I have 77 right now. This should be enough for everything, right? Let's just assume. Take some supplies. Supplies will help you stay warm, fat and healthy. Okay, so we got 4 contentment for that. It should be enough to keep you going until you patch up your village. I couldn't agree more! Thank you, Your Grace! Alright. Guess it was probably worth it. I mean, 4 contentment is quite a bit, so let's talk to this peasant. Your Grace! Your Grace! They're after me! Please help! I have a little bakery on the market. I make cakes and the like. Pretty good ones too. I also run a little additional business on the side. Folks call it oracle dust. It can help you see the future, they say. Everything was going well until local crooks came along and started demanding more and more dust. They threatened me when I refused. They told me they would take my little girl if I don't bring them more. I don't know what to do about them, Your Grace. I have no gold to buy more dust, nor I want to have anything to do with it anymore. All I wanted was to make some extra coin. I would like to send a general, but he's not here right now. I don't want to give him some gold, because that would just mean that he gets deeper into the gold business. Yeah, oracle dust business, I was gonna say. I also don't want the dealers, or the crooks, or whatever he called them, to take his daughter. This is a tough one. But giving him gold will just make things worse, I think. So, yeah, I can click this, but we don't have enough generals available, so that's not gonna help. I'm sorry, I can't help. Even if I... yeah, okay, so there goes my contentment again. Even if I send a general after them, they probably have friends that would find you and your family. Shouldn't have been selling oracle dust. It attracts bandits too easily. I suggest you pack your bags and leave Devon, or they will not stop harassing you. But, Your Grace, I have a business here. I can't just leave it all. I guess you're right, though. I'll pack my bags. My wife warned me this wouldn't end well. Okay, so at least his daughter won't get taken by some bandits. So that's good news. Yeah. Even though losing the 4 contentment we just got isn't great. But, yeah, could be worse, I guess. Yeah, I think I might just quickly check my archives to find out which lord might be afraid of witches and curses. Huh. This is just like the quest about the Redovian prisoner, I think, or... oh no, this is about Redovia in general, so kind of like the main quest. The wedding... not really, that's like my investigation. Evo... eh, not much to get from that. Someone from the north who wants to be protected against curses. Oh. Oh. Protected against curses. Now that the focus is on this. Yeah. This is like Lady Lena wants her son to marry Azalia and her son is cursed. Oh yeah, this makes total sense. Yeah, okay, so Lena poisoned Talis to like sabotage the wedding so that her son might marry Lorsulia, but Evo already had married her and the marriage was still on, so then she went on to Azalia and yeah, also tried to protect herself against curses because she's already affected by curses, or yeah, well, she like has done some research on this, so yeah, of course, Lena must be the culprit. I just don't know if it's if we are ready to pin it on her, or not pin it on her, that sounds like we just want to declare that she's the culprit even though she isn't, but no, she is, I'm pretty sure of it. So yeah, let's just try to invite her. I don't know what else we can really do right now. I mean, investigating her won't hurt, so yeah, let's invite the murdering Lady Lena. This is gonna be good, I hope. I'm just glad I figured it out, so I solved the case. We might still have a chance to figure things out before the trial. That's a nice turn of events. So that's pretty cool. Alright, let's see what else there is to do today. I wonder if I can already pin it on her, even though I haven't like turned all these to gold, but probably I have to get them all to gold before I can like yeah. Well, it says question suspects, and she is definitely a suspect. I just wonder who I could have asked about this tooth. I mean, I thought I had talked to all the lords and yeah, nothing came up. Well, so we know at least everything about the letter, which is the most important piece of evidence in my book anyway. So yeah. Protect children's cradles against curses. Yeah, that's so Lena. Of course. Well, well, let's see. Is there anything else to do? Doesn't seem like it. Anything new in the dungeon? Not really, it seems. Well then, let's send the witch again to explore what was left. Belka, I think, is the last location where Babushka has sent the riders, presumably. So let's send her there. Oops, like this. Send the witch. Confirm. Alright. Good, then we are probably done. Oh well, we can still talk to our two daughters. And our wife might be worth it. Maybe there is something new. And maybe especially talking to our wife, since we can talk to her about the evidence. That might be helpful. Maybe she knows something or notices something that we didn't. Darling, I will see you later. Okay. Gardens. Yes, father? Nothing. Alright, week 25 already done. Okay. Are we still gaining supplies or are we losing them? Like, all in all, this is 19, 22, 25. Okay, we're losing supplies at the moment. We don't make enough to pay our army with our income. But I think we are still alright. We are only losing 2 so far. So that's fine, I think. Yeah, I think I want to pay them both to explore whatever comes up now. Yep, let's save and continue. Alright. Sidani. I'm fine, father. Oh, Sidani. I'd better check on her later. Okay, oh, Sidani. I'd better check on her later. Sidani is cool. And pretty random, but mostly cool. Okay, let's talk to the general. I don't even know where I sent him. We got rid of the outlaws taking over the village, your grace. Okay, some random outlaws. They will not cause any more problems. This should also give a warning to any other bandits who rebel against their king. The people were very thankful for your help. That's nice. And Elena is back, so... Your grace, I'm back from Belka. I must say, something very strange is happening. It was covered in snow when I arrived. But when I dealt with the man on the white horse, all the frost just melted. I'm not sure what that was about, but it seems like whatever I did helped. Thank you. Hopefully this won't happen again. Okay, but no new clues towards Babushka right now. Okay, here comes Lady Lena. I'm quite excited to see if we make any progress. I hope this won't be disappointing. You have called for me, your grace? I found this animal tooth. Do you know anything about this? It was found in my wine cellar. Oh, yes. I've seen something like this before. It's a charm necklace. It's an expensive thing. The bigger the tooth is, the more dangerous demons it can protect you from. Okay, so it seems like I never talked to Lena about the tooth. Well, so we can do multiple things at once here. That's good. The more dangerous demons it can protect you from. I have a small one as well, you know, just in case. Many soldiers wear these as a sign of their strength, especially if they obtained the tooth themselves by defeating a monster. It brings them luck in battle. Where did you get yours from? It was a wedding gift from my father. Thank you, Lady Lena. Alright, so she gave us information, which seems to be true information, which is kind of weird if she's the perpetrator, but, well, let's talk about the letter next. I have found a letter. Take a look at this letter. It has beautiful drawings of flowers all around it. Do you know anything about it? Flowers? There are lords in my area that decorate their letters sometimes. Do you have your letters decorated too? Oh, I wonder, maybe it's someone who's like doing this behind her back, trying to help her without her knowledge. That might also be the case. Okay, let's see what her reply to this is. Do you have your letters decorated too? Sometimes we do, Your Grace. But only very important letters, like wedding invitations. What do you usually decorate the letters with? Roses. We always have roses. It's a symbol of love, after all. Okay. So we can't like pin it on her yet, but we have gathered quite a bit of evidence here, I think, and in the trial this might be helpful. So that's cool. Definitely made progress there. So that's all, I guess. About the marriage we can just say, but you have already declined my offer. There's nothing to talk about. Yeah, that's true. That's all. That will be all for today. Very well. Alright. Yeah, let's first talk. Oh, we can also check investigation. What's new here? Useful information regarding the animal tooth. After questioning Anna, we have found out that she sometimes decorates her correspondence with roses. Yeah. Oh, this is from Pietro. Beautiful drawings of flowers, but it doesn't say which ones. Oh well. Okay, let's talk to the other petitioners. Your Grace! All of my fields are flooded. The gods have punished us. Nothing will grow anymore. No potatoes, no beetroots, no parsley. We have been struggling with this for months now. We are praying to the gods for better weather every day. We are sick of eating conserves, Your Grace. Our children are starting to go hungry. I was wondering if there's anything your witch could do to help the growth. Whoa. 3 weeks? That's quite a long time, and well, we won't have to pay her in that time, but still, we can't use her for anything else. Yeah, she is more of a healer. I don't think the witch can... Like, I haven't seen her cast any spells or anything for real, so... I don't know. Let's say she's more of a healer. She certainly cannot change the weather for you. We'd have sunshine all year round if we could do that. Just be patient and try digging a ditch around your fields for the water to drain. Of course, Your Grace. I don't know what I was thinking. Thank you for your advice. I guess our jobs will only consist of digging from now on. Alright, so that cost me some contentment. Oh well, another peasant. Your Grace? Rats! They are everywhere! They took over my barn. There's hundreds of them. I can't milk my cows or feed my horses, Your Grace. I had to walk here. How can I go to the market if I have nothing to sell? Yeah, okay, let's at least help this one. It's only 2 weeks, so... I guess let's send the witch. She's more expensive, although we might... Do we want a witch to slay another witch next week, or do we want to send the general next week if there happen to be news about Babushka then? That's kind of the question I'm thinking about right now. I guess let's send the witch. She's more expensive, and I think the general will know how to deal with the witch if something comes up about Babushka. So, okay, let's say I'll send the witch. Alena, our court witch, should be able to help with these. Next time, remember to leave traps in the corners. Even if you don't see any rats yet. They breed very fast. Oh, good idea, Your Grace. I knew you would be able to share your wisdom with me. Thank you for your help. Okay, well, 4 lost, 2 gained, but one week less that our witch is away, so well, guess that's that. Okay, I'm curious about the council chamber and the table, and also have to talk to Sudani. So let's check the table and see what we have now. Okay, still have to find a suspect for the file. And still have to find an expert for the tooth. Huh. Would have guessed that the Dragon Slayer would be the expert, but I'm pretty sure I asked him already and he didn't know what kind of animal tooth this is. So, I gotta think about who to invite next. Yeah. At least we are definitely... yeah, definitely made some progress there. So, let's talk to Sudani. Your Grace, what is going on with you and Hisser? I hope you can keep him under control. I can, Your Grace.
Hello?
Why would you say I can't? I've seen you chasing Hisser all across the castle. Oh yes, this is just part of his training. I'm just making sure no one can catch him when he's on a mission. He's very fast, Your Grace. Really. He's a perfect agent. Alright, Pumpkin. Please stay safe. And if you need help with him, don't be afraid to ask. Won't you take him away? Of course not. I'll help if I can. Fine, Father. I don't need help. Oh. Okay. I won't. Seems like she's doing fine actually when she's in here. So maybe I should believe her when she says that was part of his training. Yeah, let's head to the castle wall. Let's talk to General maybe. Nothing new. Sadly I can't like pick it up, so there must be a dialogue option to ask someone about the stuff that I'm holding. Huh. Oh well. Let's see if we can talk about something new with Aurelia. Yeah, just this camera a tiny bit. Yeah, this is better. Darling. Yeah, nothing new. Okay. Now I really don't know who to invite. Well, I think I haven't talked to Etten in quite a while, so that might actually be helpful. I mean, we are definitely not on good terms with him since we busted his dust trade, but I think we haven't invited him in quite a long time, so maybe he's the person we need to talk to right now. So yeah, let's do that. Alright, then this should be it for this week. Still don't know who would be a suspect though. I was just wondering if I missed something here, but I don't think so. Hopefully Aurelia won't notice I took these. Could also put them back, you don't need them anymore. Okay, then don't. Oh well. Castle wall, dungeon, maybe in the gardens once more. Don't expect anything new here, but yeah. I think I've never looked at the flowers down here, but yeah, I think attracting a lot of bees is not really helpful information right now, at least not as far as I know. Oh well. I guess we can end this week then. Yeah. Oh no, we can't. We still, well, we could, but we still have our general, so maybe we should send him somewhere. Let's send him to the place that's farthest away. I don't know what the correct word there is, but it's the longest distance from our place. Alright, let's send him to Plocko. Alright. What, 2 weeks? I thought it said 1 week. Turns to complete 1. Huh. Lost child has already been explored. Okay. Can I change it? Like... no agents available. Okay. Oh well. If it's 2 weeks, it's 2 weeks. Although it said 1 turn to complete. Guess we'll see. Alright. Done. Yeah, seems like it's just 1 week. Alright. So that seemed to be a bug. Yeah, now since our army grew by 10 once more, the upkeep went 1 up and we lost 3 food net this time. But yeah, we should still be fine. We could even still prepare the witch and yeah, everything would still be fine. So let's save and continue and head into week 27. Oh, Audrey has something to say. Your Grace, we are almost ready for the battle. This is our last chance to form any alliances and ready our agents. Thank you for the reminder, Audrey. When we are ready, we'll march to the foothills of the mountains. Redovia will not expect us to meet them there. They will certainly not be ready for the attack. We might have a chance to win this. Not quite yet, but there's a mercenary! Yay! Let's talk to the general. Your Grace, a small family living on the edge of the village has recently lost their child to a fever. Little I could have done, but I helped them bury the poor mite. We prayed for his soul, and I've blessed the spirit on your behalf. The parents were grateful for help from the king's men. Alright. Not great, but alright. Okay, here comes Aton. How may I be of service, Your Grace? Oh well, why did I forget to invite him and never, like, talk to him about stuff, but... oh well, guess it's a bit late now, but maybe not too late. Let's talk about all these things. I have found this animal tooth. I found this in my wine cellar. Can you tell me anything about it? What is an animal tooth doing in your wine cellar? It looks like someone has lost it. I'm trying to find its owner. I don't know, Eric. Probably someone who's interested in animals or creatures, shall I say? Okay, nothing new there, but maybe I have found this file. My agent has found this near your village, Lord Aton. Do you know anything about it? It's a file used to heat up ingredients for potions. quite a common thing. You can get them from any merchant. I've never seen one with such ornamentation, though. It's definitely not mine. Do you know whose it might be? How would I know? We already have all the information about the letter, I think, but we could still say I have found a letter. The letter... Yeah, the letter came on very intricately decorated parchment. Do you know from... do you know where it could have come from? People used to do that in the old days. Now it's out of fashion, if you ask me. I don't know who could have sent it. Don't you know who you receive letters from? I haven't exactly received it. Never mind. How's your business? Are you still selling Oracle Dust, Lord Etten? Of course, Eric. Just because you didn't want to support me doesn't mean that others won't. My business is booming. You should stop. Oracle Dust affects people's lives negatively. Don't you have anything else you can sell? What? And pass on such a huge pile of gold that's just waiting to be picked up? You must be having a laugh, Eric. If I don't sell dust here, I'll sell it elsewhere. Everyone wants it. You can't stop me. I know why you need the spices. I've heard what you need those spices for. Your Grace, I can explain. Oracle Dust is far from dangerous. As far as I've been told, it has medical use more than anything else. It's just an easy way to make some gold. It doesn't matter if you sell dust or not, it's going to get out to people anyway. Yeah, that's what every dealer says. You can keep trying to stop my business, but I will tell you right away, you can't. If I don't sell it, someone else will. Yeah, the excuse of everyone doing any shitty thing ever. If I don't do it, someone else will. I knew you wouldn't like it. That's why I didn't tell you. I don't care what you do, as long as you don't do it in Davern. Sure thing. I will stay away from Davern. Alright, so at least we concluded our business with him. And here are the mercenaries. I hope they are enough. Your Grace, we hear of the upcoming battle. That's a perfect time for us to gain some coin and an opportunity for you to get some help. Oh no. This better be not Sedane's fox. Sorry. Okay, well that's a perfect time for we get some help. We are mercenaries. 22 skilled men at your disposal for only 16 gold. Well, I would like more. 22 is not enough. What do you say? Yeah, sounds reasonable. Here's the gold. Make sure your men are ready for the battle. Still not enough. Thank you, Your Grace. You won't be disappointed. It's not 1,000. Okay. Let's talk to Torlando. Last time we didn't end on a positive note, I know, Your Grace. But let's not put our differences between us. It's all in the past. I have a new idea for how I can finish my latest work. I have a new idea on how I can finish my latest work. All I need is some time with your witch. She would make a great addition to the series. Can I count on your support? My witch is not here. Come back in some time or so. Well, nah. I cannot help. I guess. Or... well, it doesn't cost me anything if I send her with him, but giving him gold like he wanted last time? Or was it time with my general? Oh no, it was time with my general. But still... yeah. Yeah, actually I think my agents, like my witch and my general, have more important business to do for me than just be accompanied by this this part. So I cannot help. My agents are needed in the castle. They don't have time for your little book. Little book? Is that what you call the greatest epic ever written? You have no understanding of art, of great art. That's alright. Okay. And we don't want to talk to you. Your Grace, I bring... Hisser! Father, have you seen... Ah! Okay, she shouted herself, I don't have to do it. What happened to the Hisser? Your Grace, these are dangerous pests. They steal eggs, chickens and other goods and can spread diseases, fleas in particular. I came here to offer my services as a hunter, Your Grace. I saw this fox hiding in the castle, so I hunted it down. I thought it would do you all a favor. You imbecile? What have you done? You imbecile. You dimwit, what have you done? Yes, tell him, father! You think you can come into my halls and hunt as you please? This murderer here should rot in the dungeons for killing one of my special agents. I'm sorry, please don't punish me, Your Grace. If only I knew, I wouldn't have... I came here looking for gold, but since I have been nothing but trouble so far, please let me be at your service. Let me serve you and your people. I can deal with monsters, wild animals, track them down and bring you their bodies. Let me redeem myself, please, Your Grace. Maybe I'll be of help during the battle with Redovia too. Bodies you can keep. I don't want to see any of that, but we could sure use your help. Thank you, Your Grace. I will do my best to redeem myself. I will be in the dungeons if you need me. I think your dungeon guard is an old friend of mine. Another agent is at our disposal, Your Grace. You will see this agent in the weekly summary screen. But what about the Hisser, father? How do I take Lorsulia and Dusty back now? I'm sorry, Sedani. At least the hunter here will act on Hisser's behalf. Fine. I will bury him with the others. I had better check on the hunter when I get a minute. He might know something about this tooth. Okay. And I'm like thinking about where I could get some information about this first piece of evidence that I got, and I couldn't because the hunter wasn't there. That's a bit annoying, but alright. Yeah. Well, okay. He might know something about this tooth. Damn. Achievement unlocked. Keep the monsters at bay. Okay. And the merchant. I run a little business, Your Grace. I can exchange your supplies for gold. Let's say 25 supplies for 18 gold. Shall we shake on it? No. Why would I actually buy Oracle Dust? What can I do with that? Like, I haven't even thought about it before. I was just like, why would I buy Oracle Dust? But yeah, this option must be there for a reason. Anyway, I don't want to do it, I think. Don't want to waste my money. That would be all for now. Not a problem at all, Your Grace. I visit you again in some time. Okay. So, let's see. Whoops, that was wrong. I just wanted to stand up and leave the room. Yeah, well, we have a problem here because we don't have enough Our army isn't large enough and I don't see who we could recruit. Well, let's talk to the hunter. Your Grace, I have found this tooth. This was in our wine cellar. What can you tell me about it? It looks like it came from a big animal. Enormous, in fact. Maybe a griffin or a dragon. I've never seen such a thing, Your Grace. Can you find out where this thing could have come from? I can try. I have a book on animal trophies somewhere. It will take a while though. Do what you must. Let's see if we can find something out about this then. Perfect. I'll go and have a look. Come and see me in the throne room when you find anything. That's all for now. I'll be on my way. I can't blame you. Alright. So, council chamber. Did something about the file change as well? No, still have to question suspects. I thought talking to Etten would have been the thing there. Well, we have 5 of 6 possible next week. So, that's something. I hope it will be enough. I hope I don't need all 6. Because I don't know whom I should invite. The banker. It's definitely the banker. I hope that's doesn't turn out to be true in the end. I think I've talked to them all. So wonder, like, Lurs and Hoven have like still like these diamonds on top of their heads or like next to their names, so I wonder, yeah, if they have anything new to tell me. But I can only invite one of them right now. I mean, Hoven was the one that joined me in this Noxie, Sir Frederick, etc. situation, or like constellation. Don't quite remember Lurs. Check the archives. Lurs was the one who didn't want the oracle dust. If something was found near Etten's place and Etten denies, like the file was found near Etten's place and Etten denies to have anything to do with it, it might be smart to invite Lurs, who has some connection with Etten and doesn't particularly like him. So yeah, I guess let's invite Lurs. He's our ally, he doesn't like Etten, he seems to know things about Etten, so yeah. That seems to be the best course of action right now. Lurs it is. I mean, if we can solve this investigation and Evo joins with his army of 3,000, we are good. We could have just ignored everything else up until this point. But yeah, whatever. If we can make it, we can make it. So let's see. Even though I still hope we don't have to fight against Redovia at all. If we find out who the killers were, like if it was Etten and Lena, then we might actually fight alongside Redovia against those two, and yeah, whoever they get on their side. So that might be still getting interesting. Whoops, bumped into the microphone there. Sorry for that. So, hello you. Yeah, things are getting busy here now. Yeah, don't hold your butt into the camera and don't bump into the microphone. You can sit on my lap, but don't destroy things, please. Yeah, more microphone bumping here. Please don't, yeah, don't destroy my legs either. That would be great. Seems alright so far. Alright, so let's check what else we can do here. In the gardens, things are happening. Okay, both Sedani and Azalea. Your Grace? Are you saying goodbye to Hisser? Yes, Father. Shh. Dear Hisser, you were my bestest and swiftest agent. But most of all, you were my best friend. You're leaving a deep hole in my heart. I will miss you forever. I hope you rest in peace. I hope you rest in peace, Hisser. Thank you, Father. It's alright, Sedani. Are you feeling any better? Yes, Father. Just stay here for a while. Oh, that's sad. I like the Hisser. Let's talk to Azalea. Okay, nothing new. Why didn't you attend the funeral of Hisser? I just got my hopes up that we might solve this thing after all. This I don't even have any words. That would be really amazing. Like, I really didn't expect it after we found the stash so late. Although, I wonder if we actually could have found it sooner if it wasn't there. I think I would have noticed, but it would make no sense for it to just appear weeks after the wedding. So it must have been there. So yeah. So I found it pretty late, but somehow we still managed to get quite a bit done so far, and hopefully the rest next week. But yeah, let's first check in with Aurelia. Maybe there's something she has to say. Nope. Alright, then let's send our general to one more location. Maybe Warto. General, confirm. Alright. So this is all for week 27. Let's head into week 28. The last week for this episode. Alright, yeah, still losing supplies obviously. Whoa, and all the agents are here, so this is an expensive week, but I think we are doing pretty well on gold still, so that's fine. Okay, but now we can prepare the witch and the hunter, so maybe we should do that. I'm not sure. Maybe, I mean, we still have 2 weeks left, so it should be fine to do it next week, or yeah, still next week should be fine. Alright, save and continue it is then. So yeah, here we go. Here's a pigeon with a letter. That's interesting. Okay, Losulia. Father, I don't have time to explain everything. I know you're not responsible for Tal's death, and I think Ivo knows who poisoned his father. The atmosphere here is very tense. Ivo and his advisors are talking behind my back. They wouldn't let me stay with them and always send me back to my chambers. I've heard Ivo say he has some kind of plan. I can't wait to Okay, that's not a good ending for a letter. Well, I hope she was finished with what she wanted to say, and this was just like, I can't wait to see you again. Well, yeah, definitely not a good ending to a letter, but at least she managed to still send it. So Ivo has some kind of plan. Alright. I can't wait to see you. She didn't finish writing. Yeah, probably not see you then. Could it be she was in a hurry? It's good she's coming with Evo soon. We will find everything out then. Hopefully. Let's talk to Audrey. Are we ready for the royal trial, Your Grace? Yes, I did all I could. The trial starts next week. This is our last chance to gather evidence, Your Grace. We don't need to pay agents for that week. We won't need them. Of course. Thank you, Audrey. Alright, let's see what our general has found back there in the woods. Your Grace, I've encountered a group of children in the forest. They were looking for the fern flower. Seems like they didn't know they wouldn't find a thing this time of year. Luckily, nothing bad happened to them, so I took them to their parents and they thanked me with what they could. Some supplies and their words of gratitude. Okay, I would have liked soldiers for my army more, but alright. Your Grace, I have returned from the barn full of rats. The man certainly wasn't lying. These rats were so big. I prepared a special powder for the barn to keep the rats away. Thank you. Alright, so this went well. Here's the hunter with some more information on the tooth, I hope. Your Grace, I bring you more information about the tooth. It's a very rare dragon tooth. It appears to have come from an Allah demon. Okay. A female dragon who lives in the ancient forests of Calidor. Calidor? What would such a thing be doing in my castle? Whoever lost it must have been an adventurous person. Audrey is right. I don't think you could get such an exotic tooth here in Davern. Alright, so adventurous person. Well, Etten might be quite adventurous, but Noxie is the one that comes to mind mostly when we think about adventurous, I think. So maybe Noxie is involved as well. So if that's the case, I have picked my allies wisely. Okay, let's talk to Lurs. You have called for me, Your Grace? Yeah, let's talk about both. I think the file is more important. I have this file. My agent has found this at a spice preparation hut. Do you know anything about this? This file looks like the ones you can buy in Athena. More often than not, they are simply used as ornaments. But I've seen these things with oracle dust inside them. It's ironic how many of those files you can find there, since King Talis didn't support the dust trade. Okay. Talis didn't support the dust trade as well. And I've been threatened as well, so... Okay, definitely Etten and Lena have a motive. Probably they collaborated. That makes sense. It's ironic how many of these files you can find there, since King Talis didn't support the dust trade. Before he passed, may the gods have him in their favor, he turned down Etten's alliance when he found out what he was up to. This is interesting. So are you saying Etten and Talis were not on the best terms? Indeed. Etten had it coming though. He was fuming when Talis had his guards kick him out of the castle. Alright. I guess we did it. We have at least, looking at the table, we have found everything we could. Okay. I have found a letter. This letter is on very decorative parchment. Do you know where it could have come from? Decorations. Maybe it's more like a page from a book. Are you sure it's a letter? Yes, I'm sure it's a letter. I can't help in that case. I know of no lords who illustrate their letters. Okay, that's all for now. As you wish, Your Grace. I think we're good. That's surprising, but also satisfying. So we don't need a second run to do that. That's cool. Let's talk to this peasant. Ah, it's the one from the woods, I think. Your Grace, I'm sorry to bother you, but we are in a very bad situation. We don't know why this is happening. Someone must have done something terrible for the gods to punish us so badly. Our sacred oak is dying prematurely. All the leaves are falling and they shouldn't be, Your Grace. We have given all the sacrifices we could. We have all gathered and prayed. Nothing is helping. We think Volos has escaped the underground. He is searching for the sinner. He must be hiding in someone's house. This is why we've been having so many thunderstorms, Your Grace. The god of thunder is trying to find Volos. The thunder won't stop until he returns underground. Your Grace, please send a hunter to find him. Or give us supplies for tonight's ceremony. Perhaps we can calm the gods down. 3 weeks. Well, why not? Let's send the hunter. This sounds like it makes sense. I mean, kind of. I don't know. No, it doesn't really make sense. It's like religion and stuff, but helping them before, like, paid off. So let's send the hunter and help them. They seem to be, yeah, they are not lying at least, so it will generate happiness to send the hunter at least. So let's see what comes of it. I'm not sure if he can help, but he will try. Give him any information you have. May the gods bless you, Your Grace. Thank you. I mean, well, the hunter is, like, familiar with nature and things that happen in nature, so even if it's not like some mythical creature called Volos that escaped from underground and some thunder god hunting him, he might still find out what the reason is that the oak tree is losing its leaves, and yeah, so that makes sense, yeah. Okay, thank you. Okay, 5 happiness, that's nice. Let's talk to Aurelia. Herrick, I have important news. I wasn't sure and I didn't want to jinx anything. I think it must be around 14 weeks. Oh, she's pregnant, I think. But now I'm certain. We're pregnant. That's wonderful. Hopefully it will be a boy this time. Yes, my darling. I have a good feeling about this. Have you told the girls yet? No, I haven't, darling. Can I tell them? Of course you can. Alright. Things are looking up. Your Grace, my village was attacked by vicious animals. A pack of wolves has attacked our shed. They took some of our chickens, leaving us with less to eat, and they have also wounded the shed keeper, who tried to scare them away. I think they are hungry at this time of year. We are afraid they will be back. My hunter is busy. I could still give away supplies, but we'll also need 20 supplies to prepare the witch, so yeah, I'm really not sure if I should give away 28 supplies right now. I'm afraid I can't help. Look for the wolves yourselves. You're a rural man, so you should know how to hunt animals. Your Grace, this is different. I'll tell the boys to prepare. We'll leave at dawn. Hungry wolves are monstrous. Let's hope they don't eat us all. How much happiness do I lose? 5. Okay, so we're back at 0 for this week, but that's alright. I bow before you, your grace. My name is Boguslav. I don't want to bother you, but I have a matter that twists my brains. My lady, she's so upset with me, and she's got good reasons, I tell ya. I ain't no man to think straight. I wanted to do good, and I sold our barn to buy her a servant. You know, to help her in the house and with the kids. She always complains how much work she has. She flipped and threw me out, because our barn will make no more money for us. And she has a point here. Darn! I did not think of this before. I have tried everything, your grace, but she will not have me back. I have found a new job in the potato fields. I even shaved. I shaved even. My heart is broken. Cannot sleep at night. Please help, your grace. Seems like she made a wise decision. Why should I undermine that? I am not the one to advise on love affairs. We all make mistakes and we all have to deal with them. Why is that like making me lose 4 happiness in general? Telling like one person who like messed up that I can't help him. That makes no sense, game. Also just like I don't know, what's the word? Punishing me for not undermining the decision of his wife. I mean, she has the right to make this decision and I shouldn't give him gold for like making a bad decision like that. And I don't know. Also especially shouldn't like let my witch try to brew a love potion or something like that. Oh well, whatever. We all make mistakes and we all have to deal with them. There won't always be a person who comes along to fix your problems. Of course not, your grace. I'm truly sorry to have bothered you. I really messed this one up. I mean, I get it. He also like made some serious effort to change, to like yeah, get a new job, make up for his mistakes. So I'm not judging on that. So it's alright. You can make mistakes as long as you own up to them. That doesn't mean she has to take him back or anything. That's her decision still. So yeah, I feel good with my decision here. Let's continue. Alright, lots to do here. Let's head to the gardens and tell Azalea about her future sibling. Yes, father? I bring good news. Your mother is pregnant. No wonder, after all the giggles you've been having in the bedroom lately. Azalea, please. I'm sorry. Haven't you got enough? With you 3? Yes. We're hoping for a boy this time. We need a successor to the throne. I hope it's a boy then. I wouldn't want yet another sister. Maybe a boy wouldn't get so torn up about silly jokes. Oh, Azalea. Stay safe. Alright. On to telling Sedani. And to the table. But first, let's tell Sedani. Your Grace? Which first? Oh well, let's bring good news. You are going to be a big sister! What? But I already have a big sister! And now you're going to have a little sister! Or a brother! Wow! Really? When? Okay, new music. Just enjoying the music right now. Alright. Let's see how this conversation continues. Just don't want to interrupt the singing. Oh well. Wow, really? When? I want a little brother. What is his name going to be? We don't know yet. We don't know if it's going to be a boy or a girl. But he or she is going to join our family in around 20 weeks. Is this a long time? Yes, it's still a while away. This is so exciting! Maybe he can help me convince Luli to come back home. Your sister is visiting soon. Are you excited? Yes! Is she bringing Dusty? How long is she staying for? I'll tell her about how Hizzer tried to save her. I'm sorry, she's not bringing Dusty, sweetheart. I know how much you miss him. But he wouldn't want to travel such a long distance. Well, we'll take you to see him right after all of this is over. How does that sound? That's fine, I suppose. I need to find a new agent, something different. Nothing else comes to the gardens. You'll find something eventually. How about another snail? They can't do much. Okay. Nice, let's check the table. Yes, we got it all. The witch tested the substance, it's the poison that killed Talis. The file was found near Branka, the village managed by Etten. Lurs confirmed Talis and Etten didn't get along very well. The hunter found that the tooth came from a dragon from Calidor. Lady Lena mentioned that dragon's teeth are worn by soldiers to help them in battle. Still don't know. I think 3 pieces of evidence point to 3 different persons. And since Lena gave us information about the tooth, I don't think it's pointing to her again. So I guess I still might have to point at the person I think is the one who lost the tooth. So some soldier from Calidor, but I don't know who was from Calidor anymore. Oh well, I said like that I was always gonna play 4 weeks at a time, so I have some time to check my archives between episodes. The general found out that the Northern Lords used to decorate their letters this way. Lord Gregor said that the trees on the letter are rowan trees. They are used to build children's cradles to protect them from evil spirits. So yeah, this is Etten, this is Lena, but I'm not sure about the middle one. So soldiers. I am allied with 1 soldier. So might be that Hoban is the one responsible, but it could also be... I don't think it's Lurs. I don't know so much about Hoban. I mean, it could also be Noxie. Adventurous type, they said, but Hoban is like a real soldier. So, I wonder if it's just like the first 3 and they are just in a row, so it's Hoban, Lena and Etten. Yeah, I guess I'll just check my archives and try to find out if any one of them is like what was this? If any one of them is like from Calidor, I will try to find that out. If necessary, I can look at my former recordings. So hopefully, I will find out by the recording of the next episode. Alright, so we're done here as well, although we can still talk to Elena. Okay, nothing new. And the bed chamber. Let's talk to Aurelia. Darling, how are you feeling? This is such good news, Aurelia. I know, honey, I'm so happy. How are you feeling? Well, I have been vomiting all morning, but that's fine. I suppose I can live with it. Do you remember when I was pregnant with Lorsulia? Of course, those were different times. I wish things were as simple as back then. Me too. No wars, no lords, no silly peasants. Listen, if you need anything at all, you come and get me, alright? Of course. I think I'll stay here and have someone start the fire for the evening. It's quite chilly in here. Of course, my darling. I will see you later. Alright. So, we don't have enough soldiers, but at least we have kind of solved the murder conspiracy, although I think we need to point to a third person, but yeah, as I've said, I might be able to figure that out. And I slid down my chair a bit. But yeah, I guess we are done with this week, except for sending away, sending like the pigeon and sending away our general and our witch. So yeah, let's do that. Not many locations left. Maybe let's send them to Walla. Maybe let's send the witch. It looks more like a swampy area, so maybe there's something going on that she can deal with. Yeah, confirm. And maybe to Prabuli. It's like a road there, so maybe some bandits or something. That would be like something the general can deal with. So confirm, general sent. I suppose next week will be only the trial, since they said I won't need my agents, but I guess we'll see. Yeah, for now I think we are done. Oh, we can still invite someone, I guess. So, since there is this marker at Hoven and he is an actual soldier, I assume that he is the third person we have to suspect of being involved in the murder. But yeah, as I've said, I will check again about... Already forgot again which the location was I have to check. Let's look it up one more time. Third time is the charm. Calendar. Yeah, let's figure that out. I will look it up in between episodes if Hoven is actually from Calidor or if Noxius. And yeah, it has to be one of those two, since Frederick is already dead. I mean, it could have also been him, but then we wouldn't have to point to him anymore, probably. Yeah, I think all the others don't qualify as soldiers. So yeah, I guess we'll have it figured out by the next week, but for now, let's just... Oh well, we can still invite someone, so let's invite Hoven, maybe. I mean, still has that diamond next to his name, so let's invite him. Don't know if it makes any difference next week, since there's the trial, but we shouldn't leave any options unchecked here. So, I guess here we are. Let's end this week. And okay, we can't even like get them in here. I guess I'll just prepare the witch and the hunter now to be sure they are ready. Yeah, cool. I guess we are as prepared as we can be. Well, as we could be when we noticed that there was still some army together. I guess we are close to the ideal case. I just think now that we know that Hoven is like probably involved in the murder, it would probably have been better to side with the Dragon Slayer, but with Noxie. But it might be that that would have been the only... I think he had a slightly larger army than Hoban, so that might have been the only option to actually get to the 1000 without siding with murderers and drug dealers. So yeah, that's something to keep in mind for the next playthrough, and let's see if we still survive without having an army of 1000. But yeah, let's do that next time. Once again, 4 weeks completed, week 25 till 28 successfully completed. I think we did as well as we could regarding the current, like the situation that was already established before. So I'm quite pleased with how I did this episode. So yeah, this was fun. Even though I am still quite sad that the Hisser is gone. That's not cool at all. Stupid hunter. But yeah, this was fun. I hope you enjoyed it as well. If you did, leave a thumbs up. As always, I tell you the same thing, although you probably already know it. But yeah, I would really appreciate a thumbs up. But even more, I would appreciate comments. I always like to have a conversation about the things that are going on and the things that like you notice in these videos, and also in general, just tell me what's on your mind right now. That would be fun, or at least interesting, or whatever. And yeah, if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button so you don't miss when I go live or upload a new video. So yeah, that being said, thank you for watching, and hopefully see you again next time. Bye!